This year at Wrestlemania, we have Brock Lesnar versus Femi, and a lot of people are expecting Femi to go over. I have multiple reasons because of which I think that Femi needs to lose at Wrestlemania. He has no option but to lose. Reason number one, it's too soon, man. It's too soon. In my opinion, Femi should never be the type of guy who beats Brock Lesnar, but even if you do want to make him that guy, it should not happen this quickly. He just debuted, man. Like, he literally just debuted. He has only squashed a bunch of jobbers, and now he's gonna fight Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. It literally does not make any sense. I think Gunther would have been a better option to fight Femi this year at WrestleMania. And of course, in this parallel universe, Gunther never fucking retired anybody at all. So that's what I would have fucking thought, you know? That could have been a good opening WrestleMania match, I feel like. Anyway, that's the first reason. It's too soon. It doesn't make any sense. Reason number two, Brock Lesnar is about to start what Undertaker was doing back in the day. He obviously will not have a streak because he has already lost at WrestleMania, but that showcase match every year WrestleMania is gonna be with Brock Lesnar now going forward. And for that, he needs to win a few WrestleManias. I don't know how many WrestleManias he really has left at this point, but whatever it is, unless he's retiring in a couple of years, whatever the plan is here, if they are planning to do this for even 5 years, he needs to start winning. He needs to fucking start winning. Femi, for that reason, has to be the first victim. Reason number three, if Femi beats Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, he will need to then carry that momentum going forward and not end up being a disappointment. Considering the recent booking standards of this company, it is very, very unlikely that they will be able to manage the momentum that Femi gets by beating Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. It's highly unlikely. The next best thing that you can do has to be the fucking title, man. Like, what's left? This guy came in, he debuted like 2 months ago, and all of a sudden he has beaten Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. That's literally one of the highest accomplishments a wrestler can get. He got that, and now where does he go from here? He's not gonna feud for the IC title after that. He's obviously gonna fight for the WWE title, not the stupid world title as well. Maybe they can fucking make him win the world title. That is a possibility, but ideally he should be going for the WWE title because that's the main title. And that's just how it is. They're not gonna do that because they will have Cody Rhodes keep the title for a little longer, at least, because he's the face of the company. Especially if Randy loses, right? If Randy loses, we already know what's happening next. Cody's gonna come back for the title. Eventually he's gonna win it back. That's literally what will happen. So, what exactly is the plan if Femi beats Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania? Maybe Brock Lesnar can win, and then Femi can be like, I don't forgive you, Brock. I'm gonna come back for you. And he keeps on squashing a bunch of fucking nobodies, even some legit guys, right? Like, maybe he can squash someone like Damian Priest, who isn't a fucking nobody, but is also not like at the very top. Something like that. Maybe you can do something there. And after that, you can have a rematch between these two guys at some point. Not at next year's WrestleMania, but at some point, you know? At some point, maybe at SummerSlam or some other pay-per-view, whenever that may be. Doesn't matter. Reason number 4 or 5. I think it's reason number 4 we are at right now. It is because Femi is not as good as Brock Lesnar, man. People live in denial. People have been gaslit into believing that this guy is as good as Brock Lesnar. He is not as good as Brock Lesnar. Facts are the facts, man. What can you do? He's just not that good. He's alright. I don't mind the guy, but he's not as good as some people are saying he is. His entrance is fucking weird. The way he dances to the ring, it's weird, man. It's fucking weird. In my opinion, this guy should have been a heel. This is a perfect monster heel. I don't know why the fuck he's a babyface. Why is he a babyface, man? He's going around beating everybody, and he's a babyface. Why? It's literally like people are cheering this guy only because the company told you that this guy is a babyface. If the company said this guy's a heel, he would have been the exact same dude. The exact fucking same dude. There would have been nothing different about him. Instead of heels, he would have been squashing baby faces. That's it. That's the only difference, right? And then he could have had a match with Brock Lesnar. In that case, I think it would have been more likely as well for him to lose. Or maybe not, considering Triple H and his fucking opinions on how to book people. So overall, I think that this company will not be able to carry the momentum that Obafemi might get if he is to be Brock Lesnar. I don't think Obafemi is good enough to carry that momentum onto something big. It's just not gonna happen. Obafemi is also not as good as Brock Lesnar. That's just a fact. And Brock Lesnar needs to build that showcase match thing that Undertaker used to have back in the day. For these reasons, Femi needs to lose. He's not gonna get buried if he loses to fucking Brock Lesnar once at Wrestlemania. That's not something to be ashamed of, alright? If this buries him, quite frankly, he never had what it takes.